Breaking news. If you or someone you know was born before 1953 and relies on the state pension, you could be missing out on nearly £2,800 every single year. That's not just pocket change, it's a substantial amount of money, especially in today's unforgiving economic climate. With every bill climbing higher and every pound stretched thinner, this isn't just an inconvenience. It's an outrage. And yet, it's happening right now to thousands across the UK. Here's the cold, hard truth. The pension system is failing some of our most vulnerable citizens. While pensioners under the new system see steady increases in their payments, many older retirees, those stuck on the outdated scheme, are left watching from the sidelines. The numbers don't lie. After a 4.1% increase in 2025 based on wage growth, retirees under the old system will max out at just £176.40 per week, or £9,175 a year. Meanwhile, those lucky enough to retire under the new system will receive £230.25 per week, or £11,973 annually. That's nearly £2,800 more per year for doing nothing different, except retiring a few years later. This isn't some minor discrepancy, it's a glaring disparity. It's £233 a month, £50 every single week. It's the difference between heating your home all winter or freezing in the cold. It's the difference between affording groceries or skipping meals. And let's be clear, this gap doesn't exist because of merit, effort, or contribution. It exists because of an arbitrary line in the sand. If you retired before April 6, 2016, you're stuck with the old system. After that date, you're golden. This isn't just unfair, it's immoral. The reasons for this mess are rooted in the structure of the old pension scheme. The older system was a convoluted web of basic payments, additional benefits like the State Earnings-Related Pension Scheme, SERPS, and strict requirements based on your national insurance contributions. Sure, you could boost your income with these extras, but it was a fragmented and inconsistent approach. By contrast, the new system is simpler and more streamlined, offering a higher starting amount and requiring 35 qualifying years of contributions instead of 30. But simplicity shouldn't come at the expense of fairness. Here's a glimmer of hope for those stuck on the old system: pension credit. If your weekly income falls below a certain threshold, you could qualify for this government top-up. For singles, it boosts your weekly income to £227.10, and for couples, up to £346. This could bring your annual income to £11,892, just £163.80 shy of the full new state pension. It's not perfect, but it's a lifeline. However, there's a massive problem. Around 850,000 pensioner households aren't claiming it. That's billions of pounds going unclaimed every year, money that could be making a real, tangible difference in people's lives. Why aren't people claiming? Ignorance and misinformation. Some don't know pension credit exists. Others incorrectly believe they don't qualify because they own a home, have some savings, or receive a small private pension. But the truth is, pension credit is more accessible than most think. It's not just free money. It's a right for those who have contributed to this country's system for decades. And it's more than just a cash boost. Pension credit unlocks a range of additional benefits, including help with council tax, free NHS dental care, reduced water bills, cold weather payments, and even free TV licenses for those over 75. That's real savings that can change lives. If you think you or someone you know might qualify, there's no excuse not to act. The application process is straightforward. There's an online pension credit calculator that can confirm eligibility in minutes. Prefer to speak to someone? Call the pension service and get help over the phone. And if you're caring for elderly relatives or friends, step up. Help them check. Help them apply. This isn't charity, it's justice. It's ensuring that people who've worked hard their entire lives aren't left struggling in their retirement. The government bears responsibility here, too. This isn't just about individuals claiming what's theirs. It's about systemic change. The gap between old and new pensions is a stain on the system. Two people who've made similar contributions to society should not be treated so differently simply because of an arbitrary retirement date. The government must address this inequality. Whether through reforms to bridge the gap or better communication about existing benefits like pension credit, it's time to stop leaving older pensioners behind. Let's be clear, this isn't just a financial issue. It's a moral one. These are people who've contributed to our society for decades, who've worked hard, paid taxes, and built the foundation of the country we live in today. They deserve dignity, respect, and support, not to be tossed aside because they happen to retire under an outdated system. So, here's the bottom line. If you're on the old state pension and earning less than £218 a week, you could be missing out on a significant income boost. Don't let ignorance or misinformation rob you of what you're entitled to. Check your eligibility. Apply for pension credit. Share this information with others. This isn't just about money, it's about fairness, justice, and ensuring everyone can live with dignity in their later years. Don't wait. Act now.